The Houston Rockets walked into Chase Center and didn't just challenge the Golden State Warriors, they outplayed them in every facet. With Dillon Brooks delivering one of his best performances of the season in a well-rounded team effort that included hot shooting, intense defense, and relentless hustle, the Rockets took it to the dubs and walked away with a statement win. Let's break it all down. Make sure you subscribe to Basketball Insider USA for in-depth NBA recaps, highlights, and detailed analysis. Your support truly keeps this channel alive and thriving. Right from the tip, the game had playoff energy. The Warriors were looking to re-establish dominance, but early signs showed the Rockets were the more aggressive team. Draymond Green's first possession ended with a turnover, and Fred VanVleet made his presence felt defensively. On the other end, Klay Thompson showed some early confidence, slipping past defenders with a clever step-through layup. But it was Dillon Brooks who made his presence felt loud and clear. He didn't just shoot well, he attacked with purpose, baited Draymond into trash talk, and made back-to-back jumpers, including a tough fadeaway, reminding fans why he's one of the most physical two-way players in the league. He started 3 for 3 from the field and established himself as the Rockets' emotional leader early. Golden State had trouble finding rhythm. Their offense was disjointed, and turnovers became an issue almost immediately. Moody missed a wide-open shot, and Steph Curry was cold from deep early on, failing to connect on his first few tries. Meanwhile, the Rockets were surgical in their attack. Jabari Smith Jr. checked in and hit a smooth 3, and Şengün began bullying Kevon Looney in the paint. Houston ended the first quarter shooting better than the Warriors and looked far more locked in, defending with energy, contesting every look, and pushing the pace off every missed shot. The second quarter saw the Rockets pushing their lead and controlling the pace. Aaron Holiday came in off the bench and quickly made an impact, knocking down shots and keeping the ball moving. Jabari Smith Jr. continued to stretch the floor, nailing another deep 3 from the top of the arc and forcing the Warriors' bigs out of their comfort zone. Golden State's sloppiness reached a peak here, lazy one-handed passes were picked off, and poor communication led to fast break buckets for Houston. One play saw Amen Thompson flying down the baseline for a vicious slam, and Dillon Brooks picked Steph's pocket before gliding in for a dunk of his own. Steph was held scoreless for much of the half, and his frustration was evident. The Rockets' physical defense didn't allow him to get comfortable, every screen switch brought help, and the rotations were sharp. Still, just before the halftime buzzer, Steph finally connected, draining a deep 3 and giving the crowd something to cheer about. But the Warriors went into the locker room down double digits, 11 points behind, and looking rattled. If Golden State hoped to make a run in the second half, Dillon Brooks had other plans. He came out firing, sinking another jumper and barking at the Warriors' bench after each make. Jabari Smith Jr. picked up where he left off, scoring inside and out. His footwork and confidence showed why he's becoming a reliable offensive threat. Klay Thompson and Podziemski tried to inject some life into Golden State's offense. Podziemski hit a timely 3, and Gary Payton II made a brilliant defensive play, intercepting a pass and finding Brandon in transition for an easy finish. The Warriors cut the lead down to 2 points with just under 4 minutes remaining in the quarter. But every time Golden State surged, the Rockets answered. Şengün fought through contact for and won. Amen Thompson showed impressive poise, slicing through defenders and finishing tough layups. And just as the quarter was about to end, Şengün flipped in a buzzer beater over Looney, pushing the Rockets' lead back up and crushing the Dubs' momentum. The final quarter belonged to Houston. They played with poise, confidence, and discipline that belied their youth. Dillon Brooks, still hot, opened the quarter with a smooth baseline jumper. Then he got out in transition for a thunderous dunk after a missed Steph Curry 3, extending the lead and igniting the Rockets' bench. Buddy Hield, who had been lighting it up all night, knocked down his 5th and 6th threes, shooting with absolute confidence. Golden State had no answer on defense. Their rotations were slow, their contests were late, and Houston was making them pay for every breakdown. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson tried to rally late, but the shots just weren't falling consistently. Curry was held under pressure all night, every high pick and roll was met with traps or drop coverage that forced the ball out of his hands. Meanwhile, Houston's ball movement stayed crisp, and their bench unit gave them a huge lift, outscoring Golden State's reserves by over 25 points. As the final minutes ticked away, Dillon Brooks put an exclamation point on the night with his 21st point, a smooth mid-range shot that sealed the game. The Rockets walked off the floor shooting 48% from the field and controlling the glass. It was a complete team win from start to finish. This was a big-time win for Houston, a statement performance against a veteran Warriors squad. If you enjoy these in-depth game breakdowns, hit that subscribe button and support Basketball Insider USA. Your support helps keep this content coming every night during the NBA season.